Hey guys, Stack Shock down here back for another video, and today we're going to be doing top 10 coasters at Six Flags Great Adventure. This is my home park, so I've been here more than I have any other park. So I've been on everything in this top 10, so yeah, let's be an easy countdown. Number 10 is Blackbirds All Cheddar Train, and I was debating to put this or Wrong Mine Train on here, but Wrong Mine Train is just so jerky and just not enjoyable family coaster at all. I came off of it last year with the headache and whiplash. It wasn't a very nice ride. But it's a good kid coaster, I guess, but for someone like me who's been on King Dakar, then it's pretty boring, but it's fun for the kids. And I'll go on it like once in a blue moon. Once a season at most. It's not amazing, but it's not awful. It's better than an SLC, let's put it that way, so yeah, that makes 10. Number 9 is the Dark Knight. And this used to be like my favorite ride in the park back in 2011 when I wasn't really into the fake coasters, and then obviously wrote Bizarro and all that changed about 2 years later. But yeah, it's a wild mouse, it's indoors, it's got good theming, the pre-show is very cool. It's air conditioned in there, which is great for the summer. And yeah, it's a good family coaster, it's got some good theming for Six Flags, and yeah, but it makes number 9. Number 8 is Skull Mountain. This is better because it's not a wild mouse. And it's a lot darker in there. You have absolutely no idea where you're going. You have absolutely no idea what's happening. And you get some really good airtime in the backseat, actually. I think I can get more airtime on this than I do on Nitro, I know. Pretty sad. But yeah. Backseat, you're flying. Not like all Toro intense airtime, but it's good airtime. It's not intense airtime, but it's very, very good airtime for a family coaster. And yeah. I still enjoy it to this day. I mean, it's not like one of the top coasters at the park, obviously, but yeah, it's a good ride for the family. Number 7 is Green Lantern. If you've ridden a stamp, then you would know why this is here. It has its good and bad days. There are some days where it runs very smooth, some days where it runs just headbang after headbang after headbang. And it puts and your legs feel very much like jelly coming off, and yeah, it's not bad. It's probably one of the better stamps out there, but that's not saying much. But I would certainly take this over the other 3. Then number 6 is what is better than Green Lantern, but wouldn't be if Green Lantern was not a stand-up. Nope, that's Batman, I think. And we're running it backwards this summer, and I think that actually made it better than number 5, but when it's forwards, it's not. But it's actually, it's intense for such a small invert. The drop it's not intense, but it's fun. You feel like you're going a lot faster than you actually are. It has its ear-bashing days, it has its smooth days. But yeah. It's classic, there's a lot of clones of it, but it's a fun clone. Number 5 is Bizarro. And this is better than the other 2 because it has more inversions and it's smoother than both of them. And it's actually and it's got some cool theming during the ride. It has fire going on, it has mist going on, which is great for hot days during the summer and when during a heat wave. And they had the mist on, which was very nice. And yeah, it's smooth, it's fun, it's intense. It's not the most intense coaster in the park, but it's the most intense looping coaster in the park, in my opinion. It has a cool color scheme, too, and probably the best theming of any coaster in the park. Actually, no, definitely not. That goes to Dark Knight easily. But still good fun. 4 is Superman. And if this wasn't a flying coaster, then Bizarro would beat it. No, would beat it by far. But it is, so it's better. The pretzel loop is phenomenal. The G-forces are very intense. You gray out. And yes, Tatsu's pretzel loop may be bigger, and it might be overall a superior ride, but flying coasters are amazing. This is the only one I've been on. If I ever go to Magic Mountain, Tatsu would be like my first stop. Actually, no, Twisted Colossus next to are better, but yeah. It's very smooth, the smoothest coaster I've been on. Not quite as on the level of Griffin smooth, but it's very smooth. probably like a 10 out of 10 for smoothness. And you really feel like you're flying, which is very, very nice. And like I said, pretzel loop is the best part about any flying coaster, really. You gotta love those G-forces, they're very intense. And it's got decent theming in the queue line. It's not Disney or Busch Gardens theming, nowhere close actually, but it's good theming. Number 3 is Nitro, and this is probably, in my opinion, one of the most overrated coasters that I've ever been on. Drain A and C have a terrible rattle to them. B is still running good, but the other two have a pretty bad B&M rattle. But yeah, it's a good ride. The drop is very fun. It's not intense at all, in my opinion. I've been on much more intense coasters, but where it starts to get that rattle is around that horseshoe turn right there. Yeah, see where my finger's pointing? Yeah, like right there. That has a distinct B&M rattle to it, and it's not unbearable, but it's not comfortable either. But yeah, it's still it's a fun coaster. I do like it. It's got decent airtime, not the best airtime I've ever been on. That award goes to El Toro, which we'll be talking about fairly soon. But yeah, it runs smooth more than it doesn't. And the most airtime is on the bunny humps at the end after the mid-course brake run. And yeah, it's a good ride, but not as good as everyone says. It's nowhere near one of the best in the world, though. And number 2, King Ka. This can go either way between number 2 and number 1, but I decided to put this at number 2. The reason why number 1 is better, in my opinion, is because King Ka is very short. However, you shoot down that track so fast it is breathtaking, and it's a very high thrill. And the front row, whoa, do you get whipped over that top. It's an extreme rush, really, no matter where you're sitting. And some people complain about the launch saying it's shaky, and I do agree on some days. And the front row is never shaky, but in any other row, it has its good and bad days. And they have Bizarro connected on it, which is only another reason to want to ride it. Right, Bizarro was very fun, but don't make this Captain It's not a coaster. And then, and you're up so high in this coaster, or the view you get of the parking lot is breathtaking. And you gotta love that. And you gotta love that drop. Spiraling down is so fun. And, some people wish that... Oh, fail there. Some people wish that they didn't have the bunny hump at the end, but I like it. It adds a little bit more to it. However, Dragster is still better because the lap bars and smoother launch. Number 1, one of the best coasters I've ever been on, yet no coaster is perfect, El Toro. Oh, this destroys Nitro, and it's just a little better than King Ka. The airtime is intense. The drop is crazy, especially in the front. And you get so much airtime in that drop, it is breathtaking. And it's 70 miles per hour, but it feels like 100. And the bank turns are fun. Even on the second and third airtime hills, which you can see right here. Where am I pointing the mouse? Right here and here. I was like, yeah, those are small. You wouldn't expect to get much airtime, but boy, do you get airtime. You get airtime everywhere. You get airtime on your feet, on your side. It's awesome. And theming is not that great, but besides that, it's nearly perfect. I just wish it was a longer ride. And the cable lift is awesome. And yeah, just overall, a great coaster, very rideable. I went on a Friday over spring break. The park was completely dead. They were calling for rain and thunderstorms. They were calling for a horrible day out. So I was able to ride this front row and this monster front row, which was awesome. They were both like right after each other. I rode King Ka front row after this front row, which, yeah, it's awesome. So, yeah, top 10. That was it for my top 10 coasters of Six Flags Grand Adventure. Please remember to give us a like, rating, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.